Crafters, it's Hannah here from HanCraftedCards.com. Welcome to this week's colour challenge video. This is the card that I'm going to be showing you how to make. It's using the Sprinkles of Life stamp set, and I, as always, have 3 colours that have been chosen by one of my lovely subscribers, so I'll be showing you those. And don't forget, if you are new to my channel, to subscribe, because I have a colour challenge every single week, and any of the supplies that I talk about will be listed in the description below, so you can check those out as well. Let's get started. So we're going to start, as always, by picking our numbers for this week's colour challenge. And last week I had a lovely comment from Leanne Mitchum, and her numbers were 19, 38 and 46. So let's see what that gives us. 19 is Lemon Lime Twist, love it. 38 is Bermuda Bay. And 46 is Crushed Curry. Oh, very nice. So we've got Lemon Lime Twist, Bermuda Bay and Crushed Curry. So I'll go and grab those ink pads, pick a stamp set, and then we can get started. So here are our colours, and I think they look awesome together. So we've got Lemon Lime Twist, Bermuda Bay and Crushed Curry. They look fabulous. And the stamps that I've chosen, I decided I wanted to use something that I haven't used in a while. So I've got the Sprinkles of Life stamp set, and this is actually going to be perfect because we've got the Crushed Curry, which is going to be our ice cream cone. The Lemon Lime Twist is going to be our ice cream mint flavour, and then the Bermuda Bay for our sprinkles. So I think this is going to be a perfect stamp set. So the first thing we are going to do is move those out of the way. I've got a Bermuda Bay card base, a piece of Whisper White for a layer, and a piece of Crushed Curry, and I've just cut it so there's just a tiny bit of the Whisper White peeking through. So this we're going to stamp and punch out of the middle. I've also got a doily that I'm going to colour, a piece of Whisper White for inside, and then I've just got some ribbon and twine. Not sure what I'm going to do with those just yet. Oh, and the punch that coordinates to punch out our ice cream. Okie dokie, so first things first, I want to colour my doily, so I'm just going to grab my, whatchamacallit mat, what is this thing called? Anyway, just because I don't want to wet up my grid paper, and I've got a Stampin' Mist with just some water in it, and I'm going to add a few drops of Bermuda Bay re-inker. So I'm just going to squeeze, just a few drops should do it, and then give that a shake. You can also do this with rubbing alcohol, or surgical spirits is what it's called here in England. I had to look that up. So I'm going to bring it up quite high, because the higher up it is, it's going to be a lighter mist. Close down, it's going to be really bright. So I'm going to go high to start off with. Whoops. And make sure you're spraying it in the right direction. It would help. There we go. So you can see it's very lightly coloured it. So I don't want it too dark. Maybe one more little spritz. There we go. So it's not crazy dark, it's still a very light colour, and I'm going to quickly give that a little blast with my heat gun just to dry that off a little bit. So I'll pause and then come back when it's dry. So that's dry. It only barely took a minute with my heat tool, but it's kind of crispy and I really like that. So that's our doily ready for after. And now to do some stamping. Let me just get the right piece. Yeah, so that's going to go under there. So we can stamp on this and punch out of it and nobody's going to know because that's covered. So what we need is, I'm deciding, yeah, we'll do the, well, it looks like a cloud, but that's going to be our ice cream. And yeah, I'm deciding whether or not to cut out the ice cream cone as well. I haven't quite decided yet, but first we can do our ice cream. So I just want to make sure that I stamp this in a place where I'm going to be able to punch it out and you won't be able to see it. So this is lemon lime twist. Love this colour so much. It is definitely becoming one of my favourites. So at first I was a bit like, don't quite know about that one because it is kind of in your face. But the more I'm using it, the more I'm loving it. And we will add our sprinkles now, just to make life easier. Don't need a big block. And I don't want to go too heavy with the sprinkles. And I am going slightly over a bit, but that's fine. Like that. That should do. There. Oh my gosh, my phone. Sorry about that, guys. Right, punch. So we're gonna punch these out. Oh man. I forgot about those bits, didn't I? Oh well. Okay, I'll cut another piece in a bit. I needed to bring it further down. Oh, dope. Not to worry. I needed to get right to the edge. Oh dear. Why didn't you tell me? So I can use this scrap anyway. So that was 3 3/4 by 5.5. So I've got my trimmer right here. So we'll just cut another one quickly. 3 3/4. 5.5. There we go. All sorted. So it's got to be something else I can punch out of that. Anywho, ice cream are nearly done. I just want to ink the edges with some lemon lime twist. Just a little bit. Cute. So there we go. So those are going to stack up together like so, something like that. So seeing as I've got this bit that I kind of messed up on, I will stamp the ice cream cone on here and cut it out, which is that one. So this is the crushed curry. So just with my snips, just cut that off first. So I'm just going to go around, leaving a bit of a white edge, because that makes it a bit easier when you leave a white edge, because if your cutting isn't perfectly straight, nobody knows. And then just across. And then across there. Okey doke. I just looked at the floor. I've just been chucking all my bits on the floor, and then I've looked behind. I'm like, oh, making a bit of a mess today. So those are gonna stack on top. How adorable is that? That is too cute. Okay. So this is going to go on here, then we're going to have our doily, then I'm thinking to add some ribbon, but which colour, or should I, actually, yeah, I've just had a better idea, I'm going to add the ribbon after. So let's start to layer these up. So I'm using Fast Fuse just because that is my favourite adhesive, but you could use whatever you like. And just, whoops. Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm having one of those days today. Why? Shall I just have half a doily? Would that look weird? You know what, that looks alright actually. We're gonna have half a doily. Wow. Just wow. So then our ice cream still can sit on top of it, maybe like that. Oh, Hannah, dear me. Okay, I'm going to do it there, but first I'm going to add some ribbon. Oh, just, yeah. I'm just having one of those days. Do you have those days when it's just like, I should just go back to bed? And I think I'm going to have just one piece. So, just a little glue dot to keep that in place. Okay, so that's what we've got so far. And then our ice cream, I think I'm going to go for it about there, sort of half, a little bit over the doily, like so. I'm looking at it up in the camera as well to see how it looks. Yeah, I think that'll do. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of everything. So the cone, I'm going to just put it down the middle. The ice cream, I'm just going to put it at the top because the bottom of it is going to be resting on the piece below. So it's a bit big. So just at the top of each piece, like so. Oh, one. And then that's the top one. So then knowing these, they'll just rest on top of the piece there, so you don't need your dimensionals at the bottom. And we'll go a little squish with that one, and then a little squish with that one, like so. That's cool, I like that. Okay, so for our sentiment, let's pop that to the side for a second. Bring our stamp set back in, and I just want, I'm going to use the Hope Your Day is Stacked Up to be one good thing on top of another. Let's have a look at it. Is that the right one? Yeah. So I'm thinking it's going to go there, but I don't know if I like it stacked. Well, I suppose it should be stacked up really because of the sentiment, but sorry you can't see. I think I'm going to go for it there, like so. So this is how I plan out when I'm making a card, particularly with the sentiment. I'll place it around a few different places, see what I think, and then yeah, I like that, so that's where it goes. I'll stamp it first in Bermuda Bay, and you can see how that looks together. Make sure it's the right way up and it's properly inked. And if it stands out enough, we'll leave it. If not, yeah, that's fine. You can see the sentiment quite clearly. Awesome. So bringing our card base. Oh yeah, what I was going to tell you as well, I don't know if you guys know, but my mum does another 3 cards every week for the colour challenge. So I'll try and leave a link to her, I think she normally puts them on Instagram. So if you want more inspiration, then you can check out her Instagram. Either Instagram or Facebook, or we'll put them on our on my Facebook page. One of the two. I'll either leave a link in the description that will say Instagram inspiration colour challenge cards or something like that. Whoops. Or link to my Facebook page. She does pretty much every week, she does like 3 more cards in the colours, so I really should share them with you guys. And there we go. Even with the ripped doily, the accident, it looks pretty cool. The only thing I would probably add is some rhinestones, and I am going to do that because rhinestones are clear, so I think that follows the rules. Because up here is looking a little bit bare, so just a few. Dotted. 3. And there. And 1. Whoops. That's better. That looks much better now. So that's our colour challenge for this week. Don't forget to leave your 3 numbers for next week's challenge, and if you make a card with these colours or similar colours, then you can post those on my Facebook page as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.